What's going on? All right, it's September 19th. I got some new games, a new haul, new friend that I purchased some games from. We're going to go over them. All right, let's do this. So, I've kind of been going on a bender recently. I've been on eBay purchasing any game that I can get. Well, that's not really true. Not any game. Mostly what I'm interested in is Black and White 2 and Heart Gold Soul Silver, obviously. I'm also interested. I also purchased a Leaf Green and an Emerald version. I placed bids on those two games, the Emerald and the Leaf Green, and that was about maybe a week ago. Turns out I found two friends who would be willing to sell me both Emerald and Leaf Greens. So now I have three Leaf Greens. I have five Fire Reds, three Emeralds. This is getting out of hand. But let me go back a little bit, and I'll show you what I picked up last night from my buddy. So first thing I picked up was this. I believe it's called an Arctic White GBA. I've actually never owned a GBA. I had a Game Boy Color as my first system, which is what I played blue version and silver version on, and then I jumped to GBA SP, Game Boy Advance SP. That's what I had. So this is my friend's original Game Boy Advance. This is the one he played. It's nice on the front, but as you'll see on the back, it's very dirty. You can see there's some staining on the labels. I don't know if that's coffee. I mean, it's definitely sun damage. And you can also see in the creases, I think you can see in the creases, there's just a lot of yellow. I mean, any sort of staining, any sort of wear and tear really shows on a white system. But I gotta say, I love this white system. It kind of reminds me of those old, iPhones, or the old like white iPods. I had a white iPod. I think it was an iPod. I'm sorry, I'm getting my terms mixed up. It was an iPhone SC or an iPhone C maybe. I think it was the 5th generation. But that's what this is reminding me of. This is really cool. I love these old plastic cases. I mean, it is Game Boy, and it reminds me of the GameCube era. So, really cool pickup. I got this for, I think, $15. What I would like to do in the future, maybe this winter, is do some mods. I mean, first thing I'm going to do is take these screws out, open it up, clean out the pieces. I'm pretty sure I can easily take out these buttons and clean them off. But what I would really love to do is put like a lithium battery, something like a rechargeable battery in the back, something that I could, something that I could recharge and not have to go through so many, what are these, AA's? That'd be a really fun project, I think. One of my friends has been doing some hard mods, getting into hard mods, but we don't do soldering or anything like that, so that might be a fun challenge to do in the future. I did notice one of these screws has been stripped, so I'm gonna have to get some pliers or figure out how to get that screw out. But these other ones look like they're in pretty good condition, and that'll be fun to take out and play around with. I really like the form factor of the GBA. This is really cool. That's a really cool pickup. It's cool. I'm happy with this. Second thing I picked up was this really, really good condition DS Lite. It's in the black. It's the black color. Inside is really nice. I mean, you know what a DS Lite is. This thing sold so much. There's tons of these all over the world, but it's in really good condition. The screws aren't messed up. Not the screw. The hinges aren't messed up. I got a model like this, but the hinge is messed up. And it came with a charger too, which is nice. I actually lost my charger somehow, so My DS Lite has just been sitting in the corner. I haven't played it in a while, so pretty cool pickup. I'll definitely use this when I play through some of these. When I play through Gen 4, and then I can pop in a GBA cartridge and get some, transfer stuff up. This thing will definitely come in handy in the future. As for the games that I picked up last night, let's see, I've got 8 games here. Pretty good deals all around. My friend was willing to give me a discount because, me purchasing them saved him time and effort for having to list these things online and having to ship them out. I don't think he was interested in doing this. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty hyped about how many games I was able to pull for a pretty cheap price. So let's go in release order. First up, Ruby Sapphire. This is great. I actually only have 2 copies of each of these, or 1 copy of each of these, 2 total. Those are my original cartridges, but these are in great condition. No way are these fake. You can see in the back that little right here. There's this little box, this little cube that indicates that this is in no way a fake cartridge. And I checked all of the cartridges before I made a purchase. That's hard to see, but it's definitely there. I can see it. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but I can definitely see it off camera. Yeah, and these are in really good condition too. Sapphire actually is a little scuffed. I don't know if they got wet or whatever, but this one's in great condition. I'm happy with both of these. I haven't opened these yet. I haven't seen what's in these cartridges and I haven't seen what's in the files yet, but those are going to be fun. I get lots of play out of my GBA games. I typically play GBA games on my GameCube on that that GBA adapter. I'm not really sure what it's called, but all throughout college, all throughout the last 4 years that I've been out of college, I just pop up. I just put these GBA games in the GameCube and play them on my big screen. It's a fun, relaxing, easy way to play these games. I can sit back. I can walk away from them. I'm not hunched over in the corner on a handheld system. So I'll 100% play these games in the future. Coming up next, we got Leaf Green, Fire Red. I got another copy of each of these. So at this point, including these, I have now, I think, 7 copies of Leaf Green and Fire Red. Not individually, but together. All my copies of Fire Red and Leaf Green. I think this makes 6 and 7. Which is a little ridiculous because I honestly don't enjoy playing this game that much. I'm not a Gen 1er. I'm actually a Gen 2er. I know that's kind of a take right there. But, so these games, they're nostalgic to go back and play, but, I don't know, Kanto's so linear. The Sevion Islands are fun, but, I don't need 7 cartridges at this point. When I made my purchase on eBay, that would have been my 3rd. Turns out my 2 friends both want to get rid of both of their copies, so now I have 7. So, whatever. They'll be fun to look into. I don't know. I'll make use of these. I probably won't resell them. They're fun games. I'll have them. Whatever. They're cheap enough. I think I got both of them for 15. So now we got. This is a fun one because I actually didn't. This is one of the versions that I didn't have growing up. Diamond. Here we go. Diamond version. I got Pearl growing up. I didn't have Platinum until I was I think in college I was able to get Platinum somehow, but this is Diamond version. Again, really good condition. I can tell it's not fake. There's a couple indicators that I'm seeing on the cartridge. A little scuffed up, but I think this was my buddy's original copy of Diamond, which is cool. Like with all these are games that he picked up when they came out, when he was playing the game. And now I have, he keeps his stuff in good condition. Now I have them. I personally like these copies because, they're his. It's a little sentimental, but, it is what it is. there could be some cool stuff in this game. I know it's not too much different than Pearl. Obviously, Platinum's the superior version. I play Platinum, but it'll be nice to play through this when I get my capture card. I'm still waiting on that. Diamond, that's a fun game. Coming up next, we got X Version. This is a cool game. I remember playing this with my friends from college. I think I went back for holiday break, and then the trailer came out that for Gen 6, and those 3D sprites were pretty exciting. I got a lot of good memories, but honestly, this is one of the games that I actually don't play back too often. I think a lot of the last like 7 years of 3D animated games, I haven't really gone back to play, and I think that's because the most recent game, Gen 8, it has those 3D sprites. So for me, a lot of these older games don't seem as exciting to revisit, but I got that capture card coming. I am excited to play back these games because a lot of them I've reset I don't know why I've reset a couple of them, but I'm excited to play these back. There's a lot of cool shiny hunting methods. Obviously the odds have been reduced, but it's a fun game. I'm looking forward to it. I have four copies of X and Y collectively, so that I don't know. I got plenty of games to play. Coming up next, we got Omega Ruby. This is another game that I played. I think I played through this one time, and that was when the game came out, and it was a lot of fun. It became my hub game. I transferred everything from X and Y into this game. I had all my shinies. I was breeding for competitive. I was battling a lot my buddies, and then also breeding for Masuda Method. This is a really good game. I played it a lot. I'm excited to see what my friend has in this file. And then also, I'm also excited to just play through it again, because, as I've said, I played through Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. I played through all my Gen 3 games so many times. And I kind of forget what's in this game. I kind of forget what the remake's all about, So that'll be fun to crack into. I'm looking forward to that. And last but not least, it might be least. I mean, it's a fun game, but we got Ultra Moon. I got the discounted price. I still think these last two games I don't know if they're still manufacturing them, but they definitely still have these new at Best Buy, GameStop, at least on their website. So my friend he gave me a discount, pretty big discount. I was like, it's a used game. I can get this new somewhere else. And he was like, here, just, here, take it. It was just part of the bundle. So, again, this is a game I played one time when it came out, I think in 2017. And it became my hub game. I transferred everything to it. Competitive. I trained for competitive. I bred for shinies. I hunted for shinies. Kind of forget the plot. I mean, I understand it's a rehash of the original Sun and Moon, but it'll be fun to play. I'm looking forward to it whenever I get around to it, But this is another game that I can play with the capture card and get some footage of, maybe do some hunts. I don't know. So those are that's what I was able to pick up last night. I'm pretty excited for most of these. I know excited is kind of a bland word. It doesn't really, describe that much of how I'm feeling, but this was relatively cheap. I was able to get these, and I'm also excited to see and show you what's in these games. Let me know how many times do you typically play through a game? Do you play it once, transfer it over, play it again after resetting? Are you one of those players, or do you typically get to the end game, beat the Elite Four, and then start padding out your decks? Start padding out your PC, training for battles, or do you maybe shiny hunt? Um, Honestly, shiny hunting has given me like an infinite amount of post game content to play. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. It's kind of like gambling, right? It's like you're just playing the odds, playing the odds. You just keep going, and once you get it, it's a rush. So that's been a lot of fun for me. Even though I used to battle a lot, battling was a lot of fun. The glory days, as I like to refer to it, but it doesn't really do it for me anymore. So hunting is where I get most of my satisfaction and most of my replay value. Let me know what you do. I'd be interested to know. Also, what's your favorite hunt in these 3 games specifically? Because I've done a lot of the hunts in the GBA and DS games, but these 3DS games, there's a lot of different methods, and I wasn't at. I guess I did hunt, but I mostly did Masuda method. Yeah, I don't know. What's your favorite hunts in these 3 games? Because I need some ideas for what to do next, right? All right, yeah. Let me know. I'll see you in the next video. See ya.